Dracula.
Batman. Sorry. Morbius. What can we say about Morbius? There's a lot to be said, and at the same time, I'm like, do I want to waste my time with this review?
Well, I kind of feel bad for this film because one reason and one reason only is that it was the way they promoted it, or maybe not feel bad, but maybe they lied to us. I guess that's maybe the key.
Okay.
The promotion is that this was supposed to be connected to the MCU, but it didn't really connect it until towards the end, didn't it?
Was it connected? I always thought it was like connected.
Okay, connected to Venom and Spider-Man.
Which it is, kind of. Yeah. They mentioned Venom a few times, and they mention...
I don't know.
That's really the only thing. They mention, like, things that happened in San Francisco, which is obviously Venom. But, I don't know.
This film is terrible.
It's bad. It's not good.
And mainly the editing of this movie is just all over the place. There's cut scenes that makes no sense. Like all of a sudden you went from one scene and then they just kind of just moves on to the next without even explaining what's going on to this scene. It's really bad. Jared Leto wasn't that bad of a Morbius.
No, Jared Leto did good. I think his acting, his character was the only redeeming quality of the film.
Matt, what's his name? His friend. What was the actor's name?
They call him Lucius.
Yeah, but
Lucia,
what's the actor's name?
I don't know. Dr.
Something Smith. Matt Smith.
Doctor Who.
Yeah. He was... His character was not the same as the beginning of the movie. Like, they portray this kid as this nice kid, and all of a sudden he just goes bad? Like...
Yeah.
He just like all of a sudden
gets this power, like all of a sudden he gets the power. They do a really bad job explaining of where characters got what and why.
Maybe they were thinking, you know, our audience is not stupid. They can figure out how they got it there.
Yeah, but that's not the point of a movie. Like if you're gonna make a movie like this, especially like in the superhero genre, you need to explain where things are coming from and where things are going, or people like us are gonna be just bored.
So many characters underused.
So many pointless characters as well.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you change that girl. Now she becomes a vampire. Like what?
If you've seen this movie, you know what we're talking about. We're not going to bother like going through a play-by-play of this. This is mostly. I'll give it a rating right now. This is a basic cable movie. Probably the first one of the year. If I'm not mistaken.
This is basic cable for me too. Like you don't watch this. Like, save yourself some money and wait until it comes out because it is terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Sony shouldn't be allowed to touch any of these properties anymore. I feel.
Well, I feel like that's the problem is that they're trying to set up the look. I enjoyed it for what it was. I just I'm eating popcorn. Okay, fine. This is what it is. The cool thing about this movie is the effects. I like the way they made him go all over. Transport himself. Going fast.
Do bats do that?
I don't
transport.
I have no idea.
Like, there's no clear representation of what he can do. They're like, I have echolocation, and he starts doing that. Like, I can teleport, but he doesn't even mention that. And it's very weird. Like I said, they do a terrible job of explaining what characters are capable of and where they're going and where they came from.
And the post-credit scene is even more confusing.
Okay, let's talk about that. In the trailer, you see Adrian Toomes walking down the hallway, the Vulture.
There you go.
And he says, "Oh, what's up, Doc?" And you're like, "Oh, shoot. Adrian Toomes is in this. He is from Spider-Man Homecoming. He's a bad guy. Michael Keaton, you know?" He's not in this movie at all. He's the post-credit scene. And that scene's not even in this movie.
Yeah, it's not even in this movie. That's what I mean. They kind of like, okay. It's almost like Sony
They did such a bad job with this end credit scene.
Well, I think it's because they just like, you know what? Let's just put this movie out. We're not gonna connect this to our Spider universe. However, Sony is trying to do with Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and Venom, and so it's almost like they were trying to throw this movie away. Like, we don't care. Go ahead.
And I really thought, like, so Michael Keaton comes. He's in his Vulture getup somehow, because he gets transported from the multiverse to this universe,
and he stayed.
He
should have been gone.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Everybody else that came through went back to where they belong. Why did he stay? Right?
It doesn't make sense. Nothing about that makes sense.
Yeah, and to be honest, he's not really even that bad of a guy.
No, he's not.
His character was just trying to survive and trying to feed his family by doing illegal things, which is true, but
he's like a Walter White.
Yeah. Except
sort of.
Yeah, sort of. But he's not a vicious guy, and they made him seem like in his post kind of seem like that he's this bad dude. First of all,
let's team up.
Yeah, let's team up. But where did he get the suit?
Where did he get the suit? Why is he? How did he find Morbius? Why does he care about Morbius?
Well, they're setting up for the Sinister Six. That's what they're trying to do.
I know what they're trying to do,
but it doesn't
like
work.
The way you're going about it is completely incorrect.
Okay, we gave this movie way too wrong.
All right,
it's terrible. Basic cable.
It.
Don't go watch it. We don't recommend this movie. Save your money, folks.
Bye.
Bye.